Well, hello people and welcome back to another episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. There's that many freaking Magikarps out here? Oh man, okay. So welcome back where we last left off. We're in the building where the evil AI may be, possibly. And we talked our way in by siding with the Arby's gang. And the Arby's gang wants us to kill the Magikarp gang so we can get into the basement. So, hopefully that's gonna work. But we were able to convince this guy to let us in, and he might be the guy we have to kill, right? Tripoli. We need to kill Tripoli. Are you Tripoli? Hey. The man waiting on the other side of the door is wide-eyed and bedraggled. He looks as though he hasn't eaten in weeks. There's almost no flesh on his bones. His beard is long and tangled, and his jacket is smeared with grease. He nearly jumps out of his own skin at the sight of you. That's really gross. Being covered in grease. There's not a lot of things that I'm super grossed out about. Certain violence in movies kind of gets me a little queasy. But just the thought of having stuff on you really bothers me. To the point of like, I've started washing my hands like a friggin' surgeon or something. Like I wash right up to the elbows because I don't like the idea of stuff on me. I watched, what was it, A Good Mythical Morning where they put peanut butter on their face and it grossed me out. Who are you? What? Are you part of the communion? Have you come to take me back? Please, no, I don't want to go back. He spits and claws at the air in front of him as if fighting off an invisible attacker, all the while his eyes are locked on you. No, it isn't safe. The spirits, it's not safe. Calm down. There are no spirits, they're gone. The hallway is empty. Empty? Yes, empty. All is empty without communion. But safe, you say. It's safe? It's safe! I can return to communion? I must go now. Yes, communion awaits. Well, hold up. We want... I don't know if it's safe. I was just kind of... The dresser is... on the dresser is a scrap of paper with Shark Tank scribbled on it. It's a good show. Dresser? Dresser? Ooh, got some meth. Let's swap out some meth with medicine. Because who needs medicine, right? When you got some... Or it's not meth, it's PCP. It's amphetamines. Hello? My name is Smash Keys. I'm looking for a guy named Tripoli. Have you seen him? Can I come in here? No. Okay, well, the third floor was a bust. That guy was probably Tripoli. So now we go to the second floor, I guess. Come on. Hey. Seriously, get over here. Stupid. So welcome back to Shadowrun. How you enjoying it? How you enjoying yourself? How you doing? Second floor. How you enjoying life, right? I'll tell you right now, it's freaking crazy hot here. Canada is going through what I consider to be a heat wave. Probably not... Oh! Probably not a heat wave by anyone else's standards. But it is like... It got up to like 30 degrees Celsius out here. And... That's too hot for me. That's way too hot for me. Spellbook. What do we got? Do we have a grenade? Yeah. Let's pop a grenade. Oh, I can't throw that far? Weakling. Okay, so instead then, let's do this guy. Yeah, and let's just load. Perfect. Eager can get in here in one round, and hopefully she can throw a grenade. What's this one? Flashbang? Yeah, let's pop a flashbang. Knocking two guys out is good. Oh. Well, we still got him. Still got him. And then Eager is going to take this guy. How, Eager? You're supposed to be good at stuff. Okay, what is this drone? What is this drone supposed to do? Can I tell it to do stuff? Oh, I can. Oh, okay. Control mode. So now I am the drone. Target head. Taser. Tase him. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's pop, Let's pop a speed on Smash... Oh, can't hit anybody. Okay. Let's stand in the doorway and pop a speed on Smash Keys. Perfect. And Smash Keys can gun this guy down. Perfect. Look at that. We're doing well. Woo! A lot of damage going on over here. Can we heal yourself? Heal. 24 HP is done. Zap him. Didn't really do much damage, but that's okay. Maybe pop an aim on Eager, because Eager can't hit a side of a barn. Smash keys, I guess. Alright, smash keys. This guy. Get him. Didn't make him go up higher? Okay. Well. Okay, can we, how about this? There we go, that's what we want to do. And then Eager. Perfect. Look at us go. We're doing well. We're doing good. Look at that. We killed all the Magikarps. Eh? Stupid mages. That's also the scary thing. Like, I mean, having a group of people who can do something different than anybody else, that's immediately going to me, turn into a cabalistic cabal of stuff. You know what I mean? Spellbook. Send it to my stash. Confirm. Send it to my stash. Confirm. Like, for instance, in Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder, or any kind of fantasy-based game, the fact is that there are some people who can do extraordinary things. Mages or even sorcerers, right? Let's go with sorcerers, because sorcerers, their power comes not from study, but from their blood. So it's like, you know, you can... What's over here? The communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly, join us and be rewarded. Oh, okay. What's in here? Send it to my stash. I don't need any more drugs. I'm drugged up. Full of drugs. Too much drugs, in fact. But sorcerers, like, it's like, right off the bat, like, if you're a king, the communion must flourish, the communion must grow. As, like, a king of a nation, I'd be really worried about having sorcerers. We are the one through communion, join us, and we are one through communion, and we will be one together. See, wizards, you can kind of police that shit, you know what I mean? You can have wizards, you know, going to an academy, and then you can kind of assess their psychological states, you know what I mean? But then sorcerers, it's like anybody who's born can now all of a sudden start doing some serious damage up on your business, right? Because they friggin'... Let's go this way, let's go investigate. Let's go open this door as well. Because sorcerers can just be born. Now all of a sudden, if you're not careful, a cabal of, you know, a father and mother can have, you know, a dozen children, and then all of a sudden, well, bam! Look at all the sorcerer babies they have, and they freaking can walk past all your people. So I don't like sorcerer. I don't like magic. A group of metahumans huddles together, their eyes wide with terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises, and a few more have more serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. As you approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His gray hair is badly matted, and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, may I ask? And what are you doing here? Smash keys, and you are? My name is Franz. These are my friends and my wife. We live together. Well, we used to live together, up on the 3rd floor. You lived upstairs? Yeah, until about 2 weeks ago. Then the Magikarp's pets moved in and we had to run for our lives. Well, we killed all those. The spirits, you mean? He nods, a look of pure misery on his face. They're always summoning the damn things, but last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew it, before we knew what was happening, we were running wild in our room. We tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. He shakes his head, a haunted look in his eyes. We had no choice but to leave everything behind. We've been scraping by down here ever since. Franz takes a moment to collect himself, then he speaks again. He sounds more composed. At least Janet is letting us use her Matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves, thanks to her. Janet, I need to talk to her. Could you introduce us? Optional, clear the spirits out of the 3rd floor apartments. He looks you over, paying special attention to your gear. Finally, he nods. Tell you what, if you take care of those rogue spirits, if you clear the path for us to return home, I'll give you the password you'll need to speak with Janet. I was just up there. Already cleared those spirits. Thank you. Thank you so much. There aren't many people left that put themselves in danger to help a bunch of strangers. Well, really I didn't. So what about the password? Oh yes, of course, the password is Shark Tank. Oh, well, I already knew that. Don't ask me why. Thanks again. You're a terribly wonderful person. Come on, everyone. These kind people have helped us. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're your best. Oh, Smash Keys, you're gorgeous and you're handsome and you're super smart and you're probably really virile and all the women probably love you too because of the reasons previously mentioned. Oh, thank you, weird slum people. Did they just disappear? That's weird. Okay, door controls. Type it in. Have your decker bypass the lock. Well, let's just say hi. The panel buzzes, then a nasal voice pours through the speaker. Password? Shark Tank. The door unlocks. Easy. We could have hacked it. Could have convinced her that we were Pizza Man. Hello? A middle-aged woman with chocolate-colored skin and shoulder-length dreadlocks looks up from her PDA with a start. She's decked out in a form-fit body armor, and in a flash her assault rifle goes from slung to held at the ready. Who the hell are you, and how the hell did you get the password? I guessed Shark Tank was my mother's maiden name. I asked politely, there isn't enough of that thing in this, what? World. She gestures with her rifle. Cut the shit and start talking. What do you want, and why are you here? Parson sent me, he wants his hardware back. She shakes her head violently. No way, those parts are keeping us online, and not just us, but everyone worth a new yen in this hole. Parson can keep running his ridiculous little cult just fine with what he's got, but us? We're the only matrix connection that these people have. I don't have time for this. I need those parts right now. I need them. Not gonna happen, she aims her rifle. Okay, let's whoa. Charisma? Look, there's far more at stake here than your little corner of the matrix, but no one needs to get hurt. All I want is the part. Attack her before she can react. I'm not gonna ask again. Look, let's just talk her down. She looks you up and down, and you can see the doubt growing in her eyes. Finally, her shoulders slump in defeat. She lowers her gun and signals the others in the room to stand down. Fine, you win, asshole. Take them. The terminal's in the back room. You did the right thing. Screw you, take your parts and get the hell out of my apartment. Sure. Jerk. Look, man, I need to get this AI. I don't care about you. I don't care about your cult. The hacker's terminal has clearly been cobbled together using whatever parts they could find. In spite of this, it's a remarkably impressive piece of technology. Studying the terminal, it takes almost no time to identify the components that Parson sent you to find. I examine the terminal to see if the signal converter can be removed without disabling it. At the moment, it is impossible to remove the part without disabling the terminal. The converter is required so that the signal of the terminal sends can be interpreted by the data jack of its user. Perhaps a more common part, attempt to bypass. Have a teammate examine the terminal to see if the part can be replaced. The converter is a pretty specialized piece of hardware, but a data jack's impulse transmitter is a widely available piece of equipment and should be converted to work in its place. Step away. So what was that? What was that all about? We did this. Recover Parsons' terminal part. Find a way. Optional, find an impulse transmitter. So let's find an impulse transmitter so we can help these people out, right? Where could an impulse transmitter be? I'm sure if it was in one of these rooms we would have found it. So let's try to go... Yeah, let's go downstairs and see if we can find an impulse transmitter. Go to the ground floor. Because we can help Parson out. But I kind of think he's skeezy, right? So let's... What's this? A blurry photo of Janet, probably taken surreptitiously with a cheap PDA camera. It hangs in a gaudy faux bronze frame. Do you have a part? Looking for a data jack impulse transmitter. I've got what you need. He looks you up and down, his eyes lingering on the gear you're carrying. 1,000 new yen, no less. What? Give me a deal, man. He looks baffled. Why would I do that? Well, for the community, that terminal is helping people. Charisma. Part is pretty specialized and expensive. Who else is going to need it around here or can afford it? Because you like the hacker Janet. Huh? What are you talking about? Come on, man. Her photo's hanging right there behind you. Eh? I looked at that. You know, it'd be a real shame if something happened to her. Whoa! Jesus. Magic keys. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to convince him to be like, hey, your buddy Janet needs the part, and if, you know, I could get it and I could tell her that you gave it to us, you know, to help out. I didn't want to just be like, I'll kill her. Happened to her? What could happen to her? Are you threatening her? Dangerous situation. Alright, I get your point. Nothing for now. Perfect. So now we can help Janet out. This creepy guy who'd be taking pictures of people without their surreptitious knowledge. Now I can go back to Janet and say, hey, look, I'm not a jerk. I'm just, you know, a jerk to people who are not you at the moment. Hey, I got your part. Just looking around. Yeah, go outside. Well, you're a jerk. Okay, fine. I'm gonna swap out the part. Impulse transmitter. Step away. So I got the signal converter. I can go give it back. Everyone's happy, right? Hey, Janet. All fixed up, everybody wins. You got your terminal, I've got my parts. Thank you. I'm so glad this could end without bloodshed. There's been enough of that around here recently. Yeah, well, you don't seem very happy, so that's kind of rude. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna go give the piece to Parson. Come on. Jesus. Ground floor. Then we're gonna go to the basement, I think, right? What's in here? So you're Parson. Oh, that was that main room. Okay, so Parson, got your part. The attendant behind the counter is an uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beard. Okay, well. I recovered the parts for your terminal. Excellent, my brother. Let me see them, if you please. Parson's smile disappears for a moment as he studies the part. His brow furrows in concentration. As suddenly as it disappeared, the smile returns. Yes, these are the parts that I need. Thank you, friend. I trust that there was no trouble. You were able to attain them without bloodshed? Of course. You've got nothing to worry about, friend. No bloodshed at all. Well, that is wonderful news. Truly, truly wonderful. And now, I have my end of the deal to uphold. If you're still hell-bent on meeting Tripoli, take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You'll find an abandoned apartment at the end of the hall. Look for the stylized M painted on the wall. It looks like 2 crude lightning bolts facing one another. That's Tripoli's personal sigil. There's an old bookcase in the very back of the apartment. Under the 2nd shelf from the bottom, you'll find a button that opens the door to Tripoli's hideout. How do you know all this? Because that abandoned apartment was once mine. In the days before I discovered peace of communion, I was a very different man. I had need of such contrivances. Countries. Not anymore. Finally, I'm at peace. Sure, okay, alright, thank you. Come back anytime. What's going on here? Oh, okay, those are both doors. Alright. Alright. So what do we got to do? Get to Tripoli. What did you say, 3rd floor? Just right off the bat, I forgot. Right off the bat. Okay, where? End of the hall. Abandoned apartment on the left. Hey, you. Can I talk to you now? Volker? Just glad I could help. Well, thank you again, and now, if you'll forgive me, I must get back to helping with the cleanup. Okay, well, don't want to give me money for, taking time out of my day? That's fine. I'm a very mercantile person, So this was one of the rooms with the bookshelf? No? Bookshelf? No. End of the hall on the left. This must be these ones down here, right? Bookshelf? He said 3rd floor, right? Come on. It's either the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor, so I'm just looking. I'm hitting Alt. So something will pop out at me, It must be the 2nd floor. I think we're on the wrong floor. Oh. See, there we go. Bookcase. Oh-ho! Hello, Tripoli. We meet again. A rail-thin elf wearing a comically ornate wizard's robe stands at the center of the room. When he speaks, his voice wavers and cracks. So you're the one who's been turning my home upside down. I assume that you've come in search of my head at Ulrich's behest. I warn you, stranger, he cannot be trusted. It's Berlin 2054. Trust is so 2053. That may be so, but I'm telling you the truth about Ulrich. He may have use for you now, but as soon as this no longer holds, he'll kill you. Well, you can try. He steeples his fingers, looking for all the world like a kid in a Halloween costume. I would offer you an alternative. What is it that he has offered you for your assistance? I'm sure we can reach an equally beneficial arrangement. We need to go downstairs into the basement. Well then, our purpose runs parallel. To reach the basement, you must use the elevator. The stairs will not reach it. There is no other way. When we took over from the Arby's, I removed the power coupling from the elevator controls. Had to keep Ulrich out of his primary armory. In exchange, Ulrich removed the elevator control chip, a petty move presumably to prevent us from accessing the same armory after he retreated.
If you agree to kill him, I'll give you the part that I removed. Then all you have to do is take the chip off Ulrich's stinking corpse. Trust me, that's the only way you'll ever lay hands on it. Once your usefulness to him has run its course, he will devote all his strength in crushing you.
Honestly, boss, I don't think I believe either of them.
To show you how serious I am, I will offer you a further boon for dealing with Ulrich he deserves, a magical item of great and unscrutable power. With it, you may call a powerful spirit to your side to defend you and crush your enemies.
So, I feel like lesser of two evils. Arby's have been dealing with this building pretty decently before, you know? Maybe it was worse, maybe it was better, who knows. But the Magikarps are friggin' summoning spirits like crazy in this biatch, right? Pushing people out of their homes. So right off the bat, I don't like the Magikarps. I think I'd rather kill you. Well, I guess that's a chance I'm gonna have to take. If I make a deal, I'm sticking to it. Now let's get this over with.
Big mistake, pal. You're gonna burn for that.
Okay. So right off the bat, everyone's clustering. That's good. That's what we want. Why are you hitting my mage? Yeah, they're really going for the mage. Okay. So, Alt, what can we do? Is there anything we can can we summon anybody? Look, let's get you right there. Maybe not. Let's get you behind cover. Yeah, let's keep you in the back. So, let's get you behind cover. And then pop a speed on smash keys. Beautiful. And that's it. So smash keys. What should we do? This is no cover. So let's get us behind cover. And then just start unloading. Bam, 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 bam. And then eager. No, can we get you in one turn? Beautiful. And 78%. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at us go. Okay, Blitz. Get behind cover. And let's control you, Robot. And now it's Robot's turn. Okay. Taser. Target head. And that's about it, eh? Can we taser? 44%. Let's just try to make a taser from here. So good. Okay. Oh. Can I? Oh, okay. Flush target. Try to flush him. Yes! Ooh, that's a big old demon. Missed. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too much. How are you moving so fast? Stop moving so fast. But you know what, people? It's probably a good spot to take a little break. I know the battle's almost ended, but you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see how it ends. This has been Shadowrun. Stop hitting me! This has been Shadowrun Dragonfall. I have been your favorite mercenary monkey, Smash Keys, and you have a nice day.